Mic check. Mic check. All right. There we go. I'm not saying Michael check. Check the Michael. All right. Mics look good. Camera's good. Date time is functioning. Intro in 3, 2. Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Advent Calendar Day 5. I'm your host, Rhaine Soulforge, but let's not be so formal. You could just call me Rhaine. That was a horrible opening, but oh well, we'll roll with it, folks. So, I come to you all without having even completed part 1 of Day 4. I am stuck, so we're just going to move on to Day 5. And when I mean I'm stuck, I don't know. I'm finding every X in the word search. I'm going from every X. I'm going up, down, left, right, up left, up right, down right. So I'm covering all my bases. If it's spelled backwards, it'll catch it. And it's telling me I'm getting one of two messages. Either it's too high or I found the answer for someone else's puzzle. So I log in and log out, reacquired the input, saved it. It's still giving me the same thing. So I don't know. We'll move on to Day 5 though, folks. Let's get to it. Let's write some code. Cody-dee-dode. Do-dee-dee-dood. All right, Day 5. Print Q. Satisfied with their search of the series, the squadron of scholars suggests subsequently scanning the stationary stacks of Sub-Basement 17. The North Pole printing department is busier than ever this close to Christmas, and while the historians continue their search for this historically significant facility, an elf operating a very familiar printer beckons you over. The elf must recognize you because they waste no time explaining that the new sleigh launch safety manual updates won't print correctly. Failure to update the safety manuals would be dire indeed, so you offer your services. Safety protocols clearly indicate that new pages for the safety manuals must be printed in a very specific order. The notation X pipe Y means that if both page number X and page number Y are to be produced as part of an update, page X must be printed at some point before page number Y. Okay, the elf has for you both the page ordering rules and the pages to produce in each update. But you can't figure out whether each update has the pages in the right order. Okay, here's our example. The first section specifies the page ordering rules, one per line. The first rule, 47 pipe 53, means that if an update includes both page number 47 and page 53, then page number 47 must be printed at some point before 53. 47 doesn't necessarily need to be immediately before 53, but other pages are allowed to be in between them. The second section specifies the page numbers for each update. Because most safety manuals are different, the pages needed in the updates are different too. The first update, 75, 47, 61, 53, 29, means that the update consists of page number 75, 47, 61, 53, and 29. To get the printers going as soon as possible, start identifying which updates are already in the right order. In the above example, the first update is in the right order. Okay. 75 is correctly first because there are rules that put each other page after it. 47. Okay, so I'm already seeing using a mapping structure for this. It's 4:50. The picnic time, lunchtime. Playtime. Oh, dork. My daughter's so silly. 47 is correctly second because 75 must come before it, and every other page must come after it. 1 is correctly in the middle because 75 and 47 are before it, and 53 and 29 are after it. 53 is correctly fourth because it is it is before page 29, and 29 is only page left, and so is correctly last. Of course, you'll need to be careful. Okay, hold on. The middle page number 61, 53, and 29. Oh, I skipped a whole bunch. Sorry, hold on. Because the first update does not include some page numbers, the ordering rules involving those missing page numbers are ignored. The second and third updates are also in the correct order according to the rules. Like the first update, they also do not include every page number, and so only some of the ordering rules apply within each update. The ordering rules that involve missing page numbers are not used. The fourth update, 75, 97, 47, 61, 53, is not in the correct order. It would print 75 before 97, which violates rule 97. Pipe 75. The fifth update, 61, 13, 29, is also not in the correct order since it breaks rule 29, pipe 13. The last update, 97, 13, 75, 29, 47, is not in the correct order due to breaking several rules. For this reason, the elves also need to know the middle page number of each update printed because you are currently only printing the correctly ordered updates. You will need to find the middle page number of each correctly ordered update. In the above example, the correctly ordered updates are okay, so we're not trying to reorder. We're just trying to see if the order is already in order and then taking the middle value of that and adding them all together. Middle numbers, respectively, adding them to 143. Of course, you'll need to be careful. The actual list of page ordering rules is bigger and more complicated than the above example. Determine which updates are already in the correct order. What do you get if you add up all the middle page numbers from those correctly ordered? Okay. Let's go ahead. Oh yeah, we don't have a day 5 yet. Add a project to our solution. Make it empty. Tra la 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 la. Day 5. Set it as a startup. Okay. Now we can save our inputs. Save link as. No. Existing item. Input.text. Alright. Create a new item and we're going to call it test case. Dot text. Copy. Paste. Save and day 5. All right, let's go ahead and get our toolkit loaded in. And int arg count, double pointer to argv, return 0. All right. Oh yeah. It would also help if we add in our toolkit. There we go. Let's hit char. We need to put some music on. Tokyo girl, you rule my world. All right, so we're gonna take in a map. We're gonna turn these into numbers. Ooh, okay, that was weird artifacting. And money to burn. Int. I'm gonna call this rules. And then we're gonna take in a vector in Tokyo. Do I want to keep this all as a string, or do I want to go ahead and chop it up into a vector of vectors? Vector of vector events. Many have tried to get near her. All right, so let's go ahead and get our map. In Tokyo. Oh wait, why did I do it? Sweet as a baby. I'm surprised it's not screaming at me. You can't do that. A vector of victors. Okay, there are no space. No, okay, no spaces between the commas. Destiny in Tokyo. Okay, so we're just gonna call load test case dot text, and we're gonna pass it map rules and vec ordering. We're gonna come up here. Gonna create an input stream called fin and giving it arc file name. Don't forget to close when we're done. Then we're gonna create a buffer, a character buffer. Our good old friend Buffer, Boofer. So while fin is not in the file, to the chest. I got Victor again. Hee hee hee. Okay, so we're gonna read the first line in, put it into buffer size. We are the youth of a nation. All right, now we create our tokenizer up here. Tokenizer tokens. We're gonna set it now. Tokens. Just different faces. I just thought of, hold on a second. My arc buffer and our token is going to be the pipe. While token, okay, no, hold on. B rules equals true because the first thing we read in is the page rules. So if contains, I just happen to have a function in my tool thing. We are. Okay, so if our line contains a pipe, then we are going to set tokens, and then while tokens is not empty, we are going to grab the next token say token value is going to equal to token dot next token, but we need to convert that to an int, so find another girl like you. We don't need this loop. You need an iterator though to a map of ints. This should be a map where the key is an int, and because you can have multiple pages. Whoopsie. Sarah, Sarah, storms aren't wet in your eyes. Whoa. Right, iterator current. Okay, so we're going to take the first value and we're going to see if we can find it. Dot find. No, wait. Current equals map rules dot find. All right, so we know that when we use the find function in a map, if we give it a key and it doesn't find it, it returns the end. So if current does not equal map rules end, then we are already in there. So we just need to take current dot second and do a pushback and put in value in there. I'm going to assume that we're not going to accidentally have, I can't see him doing that. So, all right. So if we already have values for in value, then we're going to add, wait, why did I do that? Meow. Equals string to int of tokens dot next token. Else, so we didn't find it. So we're just going to say map rules in value dot pushback sto standard stoi of the next token out of tokens. Let's say why'd you green squiggly line? Probably going to be grumpy. Yeah, I thought it would be. Name of the game. That's the name of the game.
Rapper guy. Don't play the rapper guy. Oh, like this.
All in all freaks.
Oh, I'll knock that green hair off you, little hoochie. I think it's green. Like this guy. I'm going back to school instead.
Oh, we're just going to do this sloppy, folks.
I don't like this gun. Alright, let's get here.
All in all, what doesn't it like?
Oh, I swear.
Oops.
Shoot you guys with this.
Ooh, it didn't like something.
Oh my god! I want to shoot you guys with this thing so I can get rid of it.
The girl's got reasons. We've all got reasons. Okay, then we need to start there, and then wow. Curve position does not equal current second. And we're just going to make this sloppy. I'm sorry. Hey, what are you looking at? You was a happy girl the day that she left me. And my brain just went. Okay, so then we're going to see out tab
Oh my god, I gotta get rid of this gun.
her position. What would you do? What would you do if I followed you? What would you do? I follow. Ooh, it's pissy about some. Is it, what are they pissy about? Got a lot of warnings. I'm bad. I'm not too worried about that.
Oh my god! That took a little while. Why did I still
Rants a note to stop it from seeming. Hey, what are you looking at? She was a teenage girl when she left me.
want to do? Because I hate this
What
movie.
would you do? Okay. That looks correct. What would you do if I followed you? Okay, so we've read our rules in. A reason. Else if what we just read in contains a comma, continue.
Why I got rid of this gun?
You, what would you do? Follow. All right, so we're gonna tokens dot set. We're gonna bring arc buffer in, and we're gonna set our token to that.
Why is my gun shooting sideways? Gun is shooting sideways.
This is a vector of victors. The girl, the day that she left me, the day that she left me. Ugh. Don't do this at home, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh. Vec orders. No. Order. Don't do it, Rhaine. Come on. Kick it. Come on. Dance. Come on. It does not. While tokens is not empty, we are going to push onto instructions a conversion of whatever the next token is. Come on, semicolon, booty face. You ain't got no luck. And then we're gonna do the icky people. Cover your eyes. Don't. Did you trust no one? Okay, so we know that is printing. Let's print. Get up on my back. Get on my attack. Ain't nobody humping around. Kick it like this. What?
Oh, he had anything on. I wish I had that little thing they had to do and to
Print vector vectors.
not right.
Think I got something to hide. Blop, blop, copy. You lose the game, baby, if you play that way. Get up off my back and on the global map. Ain't nobody humping around. It ain't that way. Ain't nobody humping around. 'Cause you don't trust no one. Why you calling all your friends? Thinking I got some booty on the side. Vector, uh, vector int constant iterator current equals values dot begin while current does not equal values dot end. Brain fart. Okay, so now we're going to create another iterator. That's going to be a constant iterator. Current position. We're going to equal it to currents. Again, while her position does not equal currents end current position plus plus. Ain't nobody humping around. Stop. Boom, boom. My name is Brown. That's what they go. Ooh. Oh, yeah, because it's like, why are you printing a pointer? The BB posse. Yeah, we in the house, y'all. Kick it. Print vector vectors. Vec ordering.
Not my butt that he was trying to.
Why you think I'm fooling around? Pressure. Ain't nobody, nobody, nobody humping. Yeah, 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 yeah. All right. So everything is read in properly. Come on, come on. House, mouse, Mickey Mouse. And then on this original album, the next song would start out, meow, 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 toucan. Oh. But we go right into Sailor Moon. Before the powers begun. Boom, 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 boom.
Oh, you're the pain in the butt. Er,
All right, what's Rhaine thinking? Trying to figure out what to name this function. The power of love. Light that flows from the heart. Call this print queue. Bing bong, bing bong.
Thank you.
All right, so we're going to pass in the rules and the orders. Whoop.
Oh, killer. Like.
This is going to return an unsigned int. If it doesn't need to be negative, I'm going to go unsigned every time so I can get the full value of the integer short or whatever it is. In the power. And this needs to be constant so we don't accidentally modify it.
Woo! That doesn't go with your outfit, sir. White outfit guy with the butterfly wings. Did that go?
Okay, so how to check. Okay. Oh, how do I want to proceed? I know I want to loop through the orderings and then take each order in and then figure out if it applies to the rules.
Oh, and done. You're bouncing up and down, trying to get somebody. And hoping you're shooting somebody. I'm not gonna get bouncing up and down. Let me do that, baby. I know, let me do that. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get somebody.
Huh?
I hate this long range
Oh,
gun.
you need candy. You ate Lunchables. You eat too much. Well, you're going to give me a minute. In other words, darling, kiss me. Flash bomb reference containers.
Guess I want to whack somebody with my tool again. Seeing a long range gun tip up and down is not good.
I love you. There contains.
Okay. Great, something over. I'm gonna shut the long range gun.
Bet there's something in algorithm though in there. Where's it at?
The long range gun. You know, you're trying to aim without getting shot.
Sarah. Ah, yeah. There's a find. 6 iterators.
Come on! Why not get something to aim while getting freaking shot?
We might be able to use that find to our advantage. Whoa. No one can ever hurt me more. Sarah.
Finally.
Okay, so what I'm thinking is E vector. Sorry, my brain sometimes just kind of, hey, what are we doing? Current, we'll just call it current order. And we'll start it at the beginning of vec ordering. Ordering. And then while current order does not equal the end of ordering, we will go through the orders. Sarah, Sarah, don't tell me your goodbye. All right, so we're going through all the orders. Okay, then I'm going to do some weird stuff here. I do apologize. We're going to make a series of iterators. Okay, this first iterator is going to be previous page. The iterator per page.
Now I know that you're behind me now.
Constant. Lost page. All right, so grab an order. First thing we're going to do is going to set the current page. So this is what we're going to do right off the bat. Current page is going to be set to the beginning of the order. Current order. Helps to spell your variables right, Rhaine. I know. The thought of losing you. Okay, so now the first thing we need to do is set up the previous page and the last page. So place to go. Whoa. If cur page, or no, while cur page does not equal the end of the orders, right? If cur page, ooh yeah, pointer. Okay. So while we're not at the end, we're going to process the pages. Cause this time could. If we're at the beginning, we're on the first page of the order to be updated. Was order. If this is the first page, we're not going to use the previous page because there is no previous page. We're going to set last page or next page. Why did I call it last? Let's set next page to current. Ooh, it's not going to let me do this, is it? Because it gets pissy. Because I just can't say. Can I? I've tried that before and it's bitched at me. The many wishes. Oh, my premonition misses. Okay, so we know we're on the first one. So we're going to set that, and then we're going to go through. See, while. Cause this time could mean goodbye. Goodbye. No, 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 no. Ooh, yeah. Ways. Trying to see how I want to loop through this. Wow, next page does not equal current orders end. Meow. Goodbye. Oh yeah. La 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 la. Never it for Jodeci, folks. Long live Jodeci! KC JoJo in house! Okay, so we're gonna flip through the pages. Pages. Okay. So we're looking at the next page in the list from the main page we're currently looking for. So sound equals TD find. We're gonna do one. Dun, dun, dun. So this is gonna be map rules. Solo prigioniero current or next page. I'll get it right eventually. Or no, current page. So we're gonna pull up the rule set for that page, and we are going to get what it needs an iterator. I know you need an iterator. Don't be getting all sassy with me. What is it being sassy about now?
Come on! I want to freaking get rid of this thing too. Ah, big gun.
It's an integer. Take it, you son of a. I mean, it shouldn't grump that it's, oh, it's constant. Prigioniero. Later.
Fight me!
A very, very, very grumpy map. Ooh, it still doesn't like it. Why not? No operator matches these operands. Yeah, it does. It's a flipping map. So I should just be able to go dun dun dot begin. Damn it. No binary, no operator found that takes latent head operand of type map int vector int. Int of ints. It's saying I'm trying to end a vector of int allocator int.
Why people like it?
Lies. Lies and pancakes. No operator found which takes a left-hand operating type of a constant map int vector of int standard allocator int. There is no applicable conversion. That's an int. Just turn that into because what I want to do is I want to take the rule page out for our current page. But it's saying I can't do that. That should return a vector. Excuse me. Oh, my friend. Okay, that stupidity just broke my brain for a second. Hold on. A vector of int constant iterator found equals find std find What? What? Brackets! Why did you make me use that? You operator overload the brackets for a reason. You stupid compiler. I blame that one on Microsoft. The GNU GNOME's smarter than that. Okay, so we're going to search the rules for that page and see if it contains it. If it's not there, it's fine, but if it's there, it's or so if it's there, do we okay, so if I find it, okay, if it's found, so it does not end, if it does not equal, so we didn't find it in the rule set. So then this is where we would check the previous, we would want to check the previous page. But if it's not there, uh-oh. Okay. Hold on a minute, folks. We're going to take a quick 5-minute break. I'm going to walk around, preheat the oven, and think about this for a second. I think I might be overthinking it. Go figure, right? All right, I recommend you get up, stretch those legs, grab a snack, grab some water, pet your dog, pet your cat, use the restroom if you have to. We'll be back in 5. Alrighty, folks. I do apologize. I got a phone call in the middle of that break.
The darn sword.
Okay, so actually gonna cut this out. I wanna okay, so we're gonna valid order, we're gonna pass in order constant map int vector of in.
Really? Thing. Somebody will let me get into this thing. Maybe else can get into this thing, but I can't.
Map rules. Rules.
These guys are a pain in the butt.
Okay. Okay, so wait, sorry, let me get the music.
Kill inside the friggin' building too. I can't get rid of this thing.
Let's loop through the pages. Anger is real in the household. Okay, so per page plus plus. Page. All right, so we're looping through the order. And we need to check, make sure it's valid. So first thing we do is, are we at the beginning of the order?
Really?
Okay, if we are, think that's the only extra iterator I need. Okay, so whatever we know we're just gonna set next page to curve page +1, which we're gonna do that every time. And then while next page does not equal the end of the order, next page ++. Okay, so first things first. Let's say found equals map rules so fucking stupid that it won't let me do map rules at key value, which is the current page. Let's grab the rule set for the current page. Let's get the beginning of that because we're gonna look for it. Find. I go between. And we are looking for the value, and that value is whatever the next page is. Okay, so if we find it, great. If we don't find it, then we need to check next page's rule set to make sure that it's not supposed to be before us, because we know we're at the head of the order, so there's nothing before us. So if this equals whoops copper, and then we are going to look up find. But instead of curve page, we're going to look at next page. And we're going to compare it to the current page. Okay. If found does not equal the end, which means the next page is supposed to be in front of our current page, we fail. Finally. False, because we found it in the other page's rules. And the next page is supposed to be ahead of us. All right, so if we do that for the whole first page, then we're going to get into. We're not the first page.
Like now, I got a freaking thing I can shove at your butt.
Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to use previous page. Or we're going to make it equal to per page -1. And then while... What happens if you minus too far? Kagini. Actually, I'm looking in the wrong spot. Victor has a reverse iterator. What is R end? Turns a reverse iterator pointing theoretical first element.
Hey guy, freaking whatever hit your name is singer. It's not that guy rapper.
Okay. So we do while previous page does not equal order dot crin.
Got you. That's the wrong person.
All right, what do you... What?
That's the wrong person.
Are you going to make me convert this to... Bobby's got a gun.
Hey, look for your name and I'll get you too.
Make reverse. Okay. Hey, M-Trix Craft. So far so good. A little bit on the slow side. Order dot. There we go. Oh yes, always slowly but surely with me. Especially when it's something I don't do in my daily. Okay, so we know we're not at the beginning of the list, so we're going to start with the previous page, and we're going to loop through them. And we're going to look and see. Page. Begin. At Kurpagin. And our value is the previous page. No, this is C++. Yeah, I have dinner in the oven, little one. My hands can't. Okay.
Oh my god. Back. By the way.
Oops. Got to capitalize my P. Okay, so we're looking in the previous pages and we find it in there. That's automatic red flag. If it's found, I swear my brain leaves me at the weirdest moments. All right, so if it doesn't come back with an end, then we know it's bad. It's a bad order because then the page ahead of us is supposed to be behind us. Okay, so if we go through all the previous pages, now we can walk forward. Gonna set next page to the current page +1. We're gonna walk it like we did upstairs. Oh no, I learned computer science back in the 90s, and all of my professors insisted that curly braces be present, even if it was a one-liner. And I like to not put curly braces if it's a one line in a loop or an if statement or whatnot. And I put them on lines by themselves because that's how they wanted it. And to me, it does make it easier to read. Oh, IntelliSense is pooped out again. Okay, so done that file. Okay, so we know pages in front of us are clean. Now the pages behind us have to be clean. So if we look it up and we find it, ooh, I've never programmed in Go before. When I was playing around with Python, no braces was kind of weird, but I got used to it after a while. Oh, it's a mix of TypeScript and Python. Okay, hold on a second. I've just read my thing and it. Okay, so while we're next page, we find it. Okay, if we don't find it, then okay, all right. Tee hee hee. My problem is when I when I construct something like this, I do I do whatever comes to mind first. Once I get it working, then I go back and say, "Can I rewrite this so that it looks better?" Uh, Especially as far as readability and processing time and stuff. I'm a I'm more of a make it work engineer, and then we can go back and make it look pretty. I swear it already did this song, but maybe I'm hallucinating. Hmm. Okay. VLC is so weird. Oh, like you're solving a geometry problem. It's an interesting approach. I just tried to compile Twitch chat. That's funny. Oh. But we know in our sample there's 3. Bing, bang. Cause girl, you need to change your attitude. Okay, so I got the first one right. Why did it fail? What was it again? Oh, whoa, whoa, girl. Okay. Don't be cruel. All right, so let's just only look at. Mm, you should be giving me your love too. Oh. You gonna get mad at me if I do that? I don't think it is. Good. Whoop. That threw an error code. I'm using a map, and I'm using a map where the key value is an int, and the pages are a vector. And then for the orders, I'm using a vector of vectors. Okay, so we're breaking in our validation. Won't say no. Dad, I want you, Jackie. I want you more than human eyes can see. Me with me, Bobby B. That's what I love about computer programming is it's not one solution fits all. You get so many different. Some are faster, some are slower. It's just it's fun because there's no one single right answer. Everybody likes to make you think there is one single right answer, but all right. So 97. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chickens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chickens. So why are you crashing? And if you want to be with me, okay, so the print is not causing the problem. Naha. So it's the last chicken it doesn't like. Well, the question is where are my chickens breaking? Okay, so we're breaking before the egg. Okay, egg. Andemo. Ba-now. Okay, so we're breaking here. Oh, Okay, what are you? Interesting. Demo. So you're telling me. Okay, so my current page is 15. Interesting. It's skipping a value. So we're on 13 and we're looking at the previous pages, but it says the first previous page it looks at is 53, so it's skipping 29. That's your brother. The weird stuff he downloads. It's probably a virus. Interesting.
Hey,
Zoe. Sorry, give me a second, folks. Sorry, had to get a dog to move. Dun, 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 dun. I still threw an error. Interesting.
come on.
Yeah.
I did that. Also say that too. Or did you say Zoe did? Oh, sorry. Much. Don't tell me. Please. Catch me first. You can catch me first. Bye.
Hmm. Hey, Jessica, how many minutes are left on the stove? 6? Oh, crap. Alrighty, folks. The dinner in the oven is almost done, which means I am out of time to be streaming this for today. But do not fear, I will be back tomorrow with the next day's advent of code. I will continue working on this offline. But until then, I hope you have a great rest of your day and or evening. And don't forget, if you're new here to the channel, I also stream Fortnite in the evenings with my wife, Firestarter May. We usually do that around 9:30, 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So until then, have a great rest of your day and or evening, and we hope to see you there. Peace.